Hey guys, today we are going to learn lesson 59 in phonics, which is the many jobs of Y. We know that Y can be a consonant, but it can also be a vowel. The letter Y has more sounds than any other letter in the alphabet. You have already learned the first sound for Y, which is Y. Y is the sound of Y as a consonant. It makes this sound only when it's at the first letter in a word. So here we have an example where Y is a consonant. It's the first letter in this word. Let's prove this word. The first thing we're going to do is X our vowel. Then we know that it has one guardian, so we're going to put our guardian star above it. The one guardian proves our vowel short. This word follows phonetic skill 1. This word is yam. A yam is like a sweet potato. There are other words that begin with Y, where Y is a consonant, like the word yuck, yum, yell, yak, yoke, and yes. If Y is not the first letter in a word, it is a vowel. If Y is the only working vowel in a single syllable word, it will borrow one of the sounds of the vowel I. I makes two sounds. It makes the short sound I or the long sound I. Let's prove this word together. As we mark under the word, we come to the letter Y. Is Y the first letter in this word? No. So Y is not a consonant, it is a vowel. So we are going to mark this Y as a vowel. So we're going to put an X under it. Next, we are going to mark our digraph TH, and this word is myth. So when we say this word myth, we know that the TH is voiceless, so we are going to mark it voiceless. And we know that a digraph makes one sound, so it's going to get one guardian. So, remember that when Y is the only working in a vowel word, it's going to take the sound of I. So, it's already been done for you. They have written a small I above the Y. Will Y make the short I sound or the long I sound? Well, we know that seeing that it follows phonetic skill 1, it is going to make the short I sound. So we are going to mark this with a short vowel mark. This word is myth. A myth is a legend or a story. All right, let's look at this word. We're going to mark the first thing that we know in this word is the R blend, the CR blend. We're going to arc it. This Y is not the first letter, so we know that it's a vowel, so we're going to exit. Now, we know that these two are guardians, so we're going to mark them with guardian stars. Then we need to put our little I above it. And so now we need to decide whether this I is going to be short or if it's going to be long. It follows phonetic skill 2, so when a word follows phonetic skill 2, our vowel is going to be short, so we are going to mark this with a short vowel mark. Read this word. This word is crypt. A crypt is an underground vault where people are buried. You already know that Y sometimes borrows the sound of the vowel I. The letter Y acts like I in other ways too. For example, what happens when I follows the letter C? The C is going to make the sound of S and it's going to say S. So we would mark it with a rainbow S. Let's prove a word that shows rainbow S when C is followed by a Y. This word is cyst. What will be marked first in the word? We're going to mark that Y. So we're going to exit, and then we have the ST blend, so we are going to arc it. We know in a blend that we have two guardians, so we are going to mark those guardians with guardian stars. We know that this Y is not at the beginning of the word, so it is a vowel, and we're going to put the I above it. And then we are going to mark that I short because it's following phonetic skill 2. But now we have a C and an I. So we know that that makes the rainbow S sound. So we are going to draw our rainbow S above it. And this word is cyst. I have a cyst on my arm. Now, just like with C and I, we have a rainbow S. When we have G and I, we have a rainbow J. Let's prove this word. First, I'm going to mark my Y as a vowel because it is not at the beginning of my word. Then I'm going to mark a guardian above my N. I am going to put an I above my Y, and my I is short because it has one guardian and following phonetic skill 1. Then what I'm going to do is mark this with a rainbow J because G and I are going to make the sound J. And that word is gym. Mr. Blow teaches us in the gym. Now, this word is going to follow another phonetic skill. The words we just went over followed phonetic skill 1 and 2. This word is going to follow phonetic skill 3. So for words that follow phonetic skill 3 and 4, Y has the sound of long I. When you prove the words that follow phonetic skill 3 and 4, you're still going to mark the vowel Y with a small I, but you're going to draw the long vowel mark above it. Let's prove this word. The first thing we're going to do is arc our TR blends. Our Y is going to be a vowel, so we are going to X our vowel. And then we are going to mark our I at the top. We know that this follows phonetic skill 3. So when a vowel is by itself and followed by nothing else, it is going to be long. So we are going to mark this long. This word is try. I will try hard. Let's look at this next word that follows phonetic skill 4, our silent E rule. First thing we're going to do is X our Y because it's the vowel. Then we are going to X our E because it is also a vowel, and when an E is at the end of the word, we are going to mark it silent, and it is going to make our vowel long. So we are going to write an I above the Y, and we are going to mark this word long. This word is type. I will type on the computer. Another way that you can use this word is what type of toothpaste do you use? And finally, we are going to learn Y in phonetic skill 5. You kind of already learned this when we learned about adjacent vowels. So when you have A, Y together, we know that the Y is going to be silent and the A is going to be long. So let's look at this word and prove this word. The first thing we're going to do is X our A. We're going to X our Y, mark our Y silent, and then we are going to mark our A long, and that word is day. It is a sunny day. We are going to do the same thing with this word. We are going to mark our E with an X because it's a vowel. Then we're going to mark our Y with an X because it's a vowel, and they are adjacent to each other. So we are going to mark our Y silent and our E long, and that word is key. I need a key to get into my house. So let's review what we just learned. So when you have a phonetic skill 1 or phonetic skill 2 word and Y is not at the beginning of the word, it is going to be short. When you have a phonetic skill 3, phonetic skill 4, or phonetic skill 5 rule, in phonetic skill 4 and 5, 3 and 4, Y is going to make long I. In phonetic skill 5, Y is going to be silent, causing your vowel to be long. All right. So your spelling words this week go along with the many jobs of why. You can practice writing those. I'm going to give you a second to read these words on this card, and then I will read them back to you. All right, so Y is a consonant. Let's read these words. Yam, yet, yes, yum, yuck. Phonetic skill 1, the Y is going to make a short I. Gym, picks, myth, griff. Phonetic skill 2, the Y is going to make short I. Cyst, lymph, crypt, brisk. Phonetic skill 3, the Y is going to make the long I sound. By, my, shy, try. Phonetic skill 4, the Y again is going to make the long I sound. Style, bite, type, trime. And then in phonetic skill 5, the Y is going to be silent and it's going to make the adjacent vowel, the first vowel, long. Play, sway, stray, day. Let's read our sentences next. Yes, we are going to the gym to play ball. You will need to try a new type of key to lock the box. Do you know what a bite or a pix is? So, again, remember your spelling words this week are from the many jobs of why. If you're able to log on to RH Discovery, please do the many jobs of why lesson that will be assigned to you. And also, please practice those words and being able to spell them.